Good morning, everyone. My name is Jasmo, and this is Watch Me Work Wednesday. The day where I just color something as usual, as regular as what I was doing. And first of all, I'm gonna turn off the rulers, because the rulers just seem to always lag. Today I'm coloring Black Queen Jean Grey. I vaguely remember this happening in the 90s cartoon. If it did, I'm actually gonna look this up. Black Queen Jean Grey. Yeah, it's where she got like mind controlled by someone. Oh god, I forgot his name. But yeah, this is a real thing. It was kind of like the Victorian era, or the guy was kind of like not from the Victorian era, but just believed, and there was mind control, and Jean got sucked into it and ended up wearing some really scanty clothes, basically risque looking clothes. And today I'm just going to use normal quote-unquote colors, yeah, instead of using like a color palette challenge, just because. So I was actually going to shade in blues and yellows. It's kind of a thing I like to do. And I think I'm just gonna leave the background super simple as is, what I've got it at. Phone, shut up. Just leave me alone, phone. I know I've got emails. Jesus. Failed to update, try again. Well, meh. Alright, I do have the color palettes up for the other things, but that's only so I can find the blue tones. What do I have? Yeah, the blue tones, this guy, of what I'm going to be using to shade Jean herself. So, I'm going to start with her skin this time. Usually I start from like the smallest color plane and work to the largest color plane. I'm going to start with just straight up her skin. There's a lot of it, and that'll help me determine light sources and all that good stuff. So, grab our tablet, situate our tablet, come over here, and we are using this color for Jean. We'll do this guy. Okay, we'll do this. Come over here and just pop it straight up in the middle of the blue. Find our brush. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use a soft brush or not. Probably, and yeah, it's going to need to be a little bit bigger, so here we go. I think I'm going to have the light be going this way, so shadow on that side, shadow kind of over here. I'm not sure exactly how far behind her I would like it to be, but her cape is obviously flowing around her, which is actually going to leave most of this leg in shadow. And kind of her tummy too. Okay. So then there's this leg on her boots. I decided that she had a little space in between her boots. All the laces, which probably wouldn't actually be the case. There would probably be like a good old tongue thing that goes all the way down, and that's mainly so the laces don't like rub against your skin to begin with. But we'll leave it be. Okay. This might go pretty darn quick this morning, and I would be more than okay with that. Okay. We want a little bit more structure to her face. Just a bit. I'll color her eyes in too, not to worry. Not to worry. shadow crap going on. Her hair looks like it wraps around. We'll have a shadow from her hair. Like so. Actually, right there. Maybe just a touch of shadow right there. Okay. There's that. There's this. Like so. I'm actually going to come in and put a little bit of shadow right there. And heavy shadow there. This arm is definitely behind her. It's not going to be in the light hardly at all. Okay, there's that. Do I need any darker blue? I probably do. I probably do. Save often. And this is why we would need that darker blue. Like so. So, because legs are round, right? They are curved, so they would be curved. So this would be not quite there. There we go. Yep. That would definitely be like so. She's got a shadow from her chest on her sternum. This is basically her sternum. Her ribs are like right here. Let's see. Her arm is definitely mostly in shadow. Because she's got the cape behind it, blocking any light that would be reaching it from behind. As far as we know. As far as we can tell. Relatively dark from her head and her shadow since we have like a singular light source going on, right? Yep. Okay. Might make this a little bigger. I'm not sure how like stark, how much contrast I would like, honestly. Boobs. I'm trying to think. Trying to think if they're really pressed together, like, that's where, it's essentially where it would be. I'm trying to decipher that, because if they're not, how, I'm like, what size bra does Jean wear? Large as far as I know. I'm actually going to look up images of Jean in her little Black Queen outfit to see what her chest should be like. I see someone made a figurine. Okay. This is not the best thing to look up. I would like... Okay, there is a little official piece. Oh yeah, the Hellfire Club. It was the Hellfire Club that Jean got sucked into, unfortunately. Okay. Don't mind me. Okay, so she does. Like so. Like so. And then we'll grab this. So, okay. Because, and I could probably maybe just, use her normal color. But this definitely, yes. Okay. For those I can't see, For the most part, I've got a little bit of adjusting to do. Just a smidge. I did want to use just like straight up, yellow. For all those high points. Because that would definitely create a lot of contrast if we had yellow and blue for shading. Just a few things there. There. Adjust a few more things, really. I think that needed, yeah. Yes. That's better. That's quite a bit better. Okay. No, don't smudge. Make it kind of do its own little gradation, its own little blend. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Her shoulders turned more in front of her body, so it would actually be blocking most of this. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, actually, yeah, this would mostly be in shadow. This would definitely be, come here, mostly in shadow. Which is fine. That's why we have an eraser. I've been sucking at faces recently. Hopefully I can stop sucking at faces. That would be nice. I think I keep trying to give people cat faces. Which is, it does not work. No, it does not work. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, yay. Okay. High cheekbone. Let's see, this dude. Okay, and then her leg is actually still going to be mostly in shadow. There's not going to be a lot of light here. Like, the most light is going to be right here on her shoulder and her face and her chest. From the looks of it, we might add just a touch. Just a touch. But then the rest, it really is shadow her laces. I was very, very debating on giving her tights, leggings, tights, something to make her less nakedy, but that's not how she actually looks. Okay, her nose is really bright, which it doesn't need to be. So just erase a little bit. Right, still got the color that we'd like. Face. There we go. Ear, just a little bit. Just a little. It's got that. She's got her hair there. She does. Okay, that. We can add just a little bit better lighting on her face. There's always this like triangle on people's faces right here. She's got like a really stark light going on. Okay. It's a little too bright, if I say so myself here. We can tone that down quite a bit. Quite a bit. It doesn't need to be that bright, especially over here. This can actually probably shadow up just a touch. There. That's right, I was trying to give her some musculature here. Some muscles there. It sort of worked. Actually, yeah. Let's see, do I want to put the shadows of the laces over her person? Certainly can. Certainly can. They should be mostly resting against her skin, regardless. And then this thing should actually be like, yup, there we go. The size. That's right, her hair. Her hair is really gonna leave a touch of shadow, just like the rose. There we go. What do you look like now? 3D. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna do for her skin at the moment. At the moment. Okay, we will do her eyes here. Grab a tiny brush. Jean does have green eyes, right? Pretty sure she does. I'm on the right layer. Awesome. Makes me happy. Essentially just using the same colors. There. There's the whites of her eyes, which now, nice, blend in. The green of her eyes, though, there's not a whole lot of space. There's not a whole lot of space, like, at all, for anything. I guess I got that part right. They don't need to be anything spectacular because the space is so small we can't really get any detail in. Not great detail, at least. Okay. Hair. Let's do her hair. She is a redhead, and we've got redhead colors. So I'm going to grab both of those colors and then adjust them to their blue counterparts. There. And then just grab a big round brush and kind of help determine where these shadows are going to be. This part of her hair is going to be mostly in shadow. This whole shebang over here is going to be mostly in shadow, essentially. And then probably right here. I don't actually know what hairdo she has other than this weird bun. And it doesn't quite make a whole bunch of sense to me, but oh well. There we go. Infinite Trisha, good morning. Thank you for stopping by today. There we go. Let's see. We are coloring some hair, determining what it should look like here. It's all sorts of weird. Oh, it's fine if you missed the stream yesterday. Yesterday, I made a bracelet. There you go. If you missed the stream and you just want to like take a glance at it, I have a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel with a ton of playlists. You can take a small peek at those. I don't edit the videos, so they're like the full length thing. I highly recommend hopping around. And of course, the first 5 minutes are dead space. For when I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up to the stream. There we go. Color that dark. Just a little bit darker here. This is not an original piece of mine. I just about never work on original art on stream. And that's just like a personal preference of mine. I would rather color things, I suppose. Actually, on Mondays, it's... Well, okay, not even on Mondays is it original, but I do have some original pieces that I made in my teen years that I'll be remaking on Retro Mondays. Yeah, so there will be a time where there will be some original art, but like 99.9% of it won't be. Because I get performance anxiety like you would not believe. I just have anxiety in general. Now this piece is Black Queen, Jean Grey by Spider Guile. At least the inks are by Spider Guile. I don't know if the actual original piece is by Spider Guile. I pretty much went to Spider Guile's DeviantArt and found a whole bunch of lines that I liked. And that's probably what I'll be coloring every Wednesday for like the next 10 weeks. Unless I've got something else in mind. This hairdo, my god. So weird. Okay. Wrong color palette. There we go. We will grab these. And then get to work. Jean is a redhead. I love redheads. Their hair is a lot of fun to color because it's not actually red. It's a mixture of like orange reds yellows and peaches and browns. There we go. I suppose I could kind of, yeah, do that. There. There's that. This color, this highlight color, is an orange peachy color, almost skin color. That's the highlight color. And then we smudge. And then we smudge. I practiced coloring, oh god, before I started this schedule last week, that's all I did. Every day, I was just coloring. And I think I colored so much that I started second-guessing myself. And it got terrible. It got terrible. Okay, how does your hair look? Not too shabby. Not too shabby, I don't think. Okay, black, we'll do the black. Actually, no, we'll do her little spiky color there. Spiky color. Probably needs a smaller brush. Zaliser, good morning. I think I chose this color. Yes, okay. Pop these up to blue. Or darker blue, there we go. How is the snowstorm or the snow situation, Zaliser? I've been wondering. Hopefully it's not too bad over there. I do not put any shadows for her spikes on her skin. Okay. Ugh. How do we do that? How do we do that? Oh, you got dumped on pretty good, eh? Ugh. Would they cast a shadow? I think they would. Sure, sure. I would love to see the snow. It's like I said yesterday, the place I live in doesn't get dumped on nearly as much as other places do. Yes. Yes. Maybe. That doesn't look right. Trying to find out where these damn shadows for her spikes are gonna go. There. Maybe. Yeah, you can't really see them from back here anyways. Oh well. Oh well, okay, so I got her eyes. I fudged, didn't really do her eyebrows. It's always amazing what you miss. Even though you're coloring all of it. there. There we go. Got her spikes, so the only colors I need to shade now are black and red. And I will take my time in doing that because I'm only planning on coloring this one piece, which is really shading this one piece, and so far it's only taking me half an hour to get halfway done. Holy crap, that's a lot of snow. Give me this. That's quite a bit of snow. That almost looks like powdered sugar. Arrange my boxes there. There. Okay. Let's do the black. Because that's all I have, right? It's just the black and the red. Yep, that's all I have is the black and the red. Hello. Hello. Let's see. Black, which I think is already... It's almost all blue. It's really... Oh shit. Hard to tell. Okay. There we go. Really hard to tell when I switch colors here. Oh, the question is she wearing latex? Is she wearing shiny stuff, or is she not wearing shiny stuff? I don't think Jean is wearing shiny stuff. Of course, in the cartoon, they wouldn't really make it shiny, would they? Did they? Please tell me they didn't. Her cape is definitely not gonna be like plastic or latex or even rubber, but her gloves could be, her top could be. We can make it essentially whatever we like, honestly, but I'm not very good at making shiny things. Looks like she already has all the shadow that needs to be shadowed, sadly. Yep. There we go. We can also always color her lines. We have that ability. I even have it all set up to do. Okay, so her arm is gonna be in the way, so she's really only gonna have light up here. Okay, trying to figure things out. This is gonna be dark. This is gonna be dark. This is definitely gonna be dark. This is gonna be mostly dark. That will be... Like it says, yep, this, essentially all of that. Oh, she does kind of have structure built into, okay, it's built in. You may not want to go any darker than this, just so we can see the lovely ink job done. Because we can go darker. Just in a few areas. Just in a few. I forgot her boots. Well, that boot is definitely going to be in the dark. All in the dark. And this one's gonna be kind of mostly in the dark. And then... oh god, shine. This part of her boot probably will hit a little bit of the light, because it's the thing, it's not being blocked. Or it still could be, if the light's coming down at an angle. But it will definitely be... And that's essentially all that gets. Okay, I'm gonna make a new layer. And put shine on that layer. Just in case the shiny, me trying to put shiny, fails. Like, utter completely just fails. Because it can. It's very easy to do. Like so. I think I overfailed on that one. There's not gonna be a whole bunch of shine. There's not. Her glove looks okay. It's, oh god, it's really weird. Oh, I put a little bit of shine on her cape, so I guess we just put shine on her cape. Wherever we can, I suppose. Put a little dull shine in other places, right? Well, kinda. I was gonna say maybe a little dull shine over here. If we're trying to make her clothes shiny, and apparently I am. Apparently I'm trying to make her clothes a little bit shiny. Shiny on the wrinkles. A little bit of undershine. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, if the rest of her cloak is shiny, then it needs to have a bit of shine. Something like that. Something. And then this guy over here, a little dull shine, right? I think this is just a touch too bright. It shouldn't be so bright. And then this should probably be rounded a little bit more. Maybe. Nope. Because here's the corner of it, right? It goes that and then in, as far as I can tell. And then this is a little too shiny. Just erase a little bit. I think the only part that's bothering me is over here. And a little bit down here. Because it needs to go all the way to the edge. All the way to the edge. Okay. Just that. I think it's because it's mostly in shadow. That's the hard part when everything is inked. Is finding where that shine doesn't look weird. Because, yeah, it's very easy for it to look weird. So a little reflective something or other here and there and here. It sounded like Bob Ross, which is great. Boots? She has boots. I keep forgetting her boots. Just like, and done with the black. Oh no, wait. Where are you? Okay. Hard to see. That's right. Boots can definitely be shiny. To an extent. There she's gone. There. Shiny clothes. Oh, stretch. And cloak. Cloak and roses time. And lips. Lips, cloaks, roses. Where are we? We're over here. This guy in blue. To boot, we're gonna switch these up to blue. Like so. Roses are a pain in the ass. They are really a pain in the ass. There we go. Oh, I just started watching Sword Art Online. Yesterday? Monday? Yep. Very interesting concept. Could have done with a little more editing on the script, but enjoyable so far. Very heavy. Very, very heavy feelings. Sword Art Online is basically about, yeah, I think it's one of the more popular animes. So, Sword Art Online, it's about an MMO, and these people live in the time where virtual reality is a thing. They put on their headgear, they lay in their bed, and everything takes place in their mind. They don't even have to, like, move their arms or legs or anything. And this new MMO comes out, Sword Art Online, that's the actual name of the game, and a ton of people sign up for it and they get into it, and then a little while after they get into it, they start realizing they can't log out. They can't log out. The logout button is gone. It's totally gone, and they're like, oh, it's just a glitch. And then, like, I don't even know if he's the actual creator of the game or if he just worked on the game, but this guy comes in and he's like, you all need to clear the game, and if you try to leave by, like, taking off your headgear or what have you, you will die. There's a little chip in the headset that will microwave your brain and you will die. And, like, immediately 200 people or their families try to remove the headset and they do die, and the guy shows them the proof of the news and they're like, oh shit. So it's all about beating this MMO and trying to stay alive, because if you die in the game, you will die in real life. Your brain will get fried still. Yeah. That's like everyone's worst nightmare. And that's where the heaviness comes in. People do die, and they need to survive. It's interesting at the moment. Infinite Trisha says it starts strong, but they don't feel that it ends as strong. Probably not. I wouldn't be too surprised if that was the case, because honestly, playing an MMO is a lot of rinse and repeat. It's a lot of rinse and repeat. And trying to tell a story that doesn't involve, like, the questline stories from the game, and you're just telling it literally about the character, not even bothering to find out what their quests are, that leaves a pretty huge gap in your storytelling arsenal. It really, really does. Because all you can really say about the characters and what they're doing is like, hey, they're fighting and they're working to get out of here, to clear this place, and people are taking up the jobs they normally would have, like being a blacksmith or some skill type person. And it's just a whole bunch of the same thing. The players who know what they're doing and are really good at the game will be on the front lines, trying to clear the way for the game, and the rest of the people will be trying to support them. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I don't know how many seasons there are, if there are more than one seasons or what have you. But, I guess if they wanted to be a little bit more successful, they wouldn't follow just one person. They would probably follow a couple of different people, even if those people died, because then you'd see why they died. Oh, they get too distracted from the concept. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that happening. It's an easy thing to do, to get distracted from your original concept. It really, really is. And that's why it's super important to edit your shit. Just reread it. Let it sit for a week, go back, reread it, make changes, and just keep doing that until you're satisfied with it. I feel that 99% of the animes I watch don't do that. Like, Soul Eater started out being like really cool, and then it lost sight of its own concept, and they were like, well shit, now we said all of this, and now we have to figure out how to either negate that or reinforce that, and they just kind of failed at the end. Oh, there are 2 seasons so far. Okay. Yeah. There, how's that? Nice. Okay. We'll add in a little bit of shine down here on this guy. Yep. That's why I'm a big believer, if you have a good idea, or you think you have a good idea, spend the time and develop it until it is entirely done, and then put it into production. And only then put it into production. Don't have a really good initial concept for like a first season, and then everyone, either likes it or hates it, and you decide to stop or do more. I mean, just write out the whole thing. I know it's a lot of time, a lot of investment, but it will be easier not to lose track of your original concept and goal. I'm going to erase some of this. Like that fanfic drivel I'm writing, oh my god, I've edited the crap out of it. Like, over and over and over again. And it's like over 50 pages now. 50 written pages. And I'm still kind of feeling out where to go from the point that I'm at. And I've already like deleted pages and rewritten pages. There. Are we done? We might be done. Okay. Infinite Trisha recommends a name I can't pronounce. Something Hitman Reborn. 20 episodes of character intros. That I'm I'm not too adverse to trying new anime because our episodes are only 20 minutes long. It's really short. And I can, you know, listen or watch it while I do other things. Let's blue the lines. Doesn't do too much. Doesn't do too much, but it does enough. I don't know if you guys can see that. Black lines. Blue lines. Black lines. Blue lines. There we go. And Zalice for finding clip art for presentations, for a presentation, that doesn't look horribly cheesy is a bit of a challenge. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. And final. I think that'll be bright enough. Doop-doop. So we can see that, right? Oh, let's go a little brighter. I might just neon the shit out of that. There we go. There we go. Okay, this is the original artist right here. So oh no, yeah, that's Guile. That says Guile. There we go. Yay, okay. We're gonna sign this and then call it good. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to know when I go live, you can follow me on Twitch or on Twitter at JasmoColors. Tomorrow I'll be working on a comic piece, and I guess I'll catch you guys all next time.